FBI alert, Chairman Wontumi'S cars stolen from Canada. Who is Chairman Wontumi? And Chibo Siakon is his real name. And there he is, Chairman Wontumi, the Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP. He's a loud-mouthed guy. He has no respect for anybody, my brother, my sister. All he has respect for is money. There was a time he said President Rawlings had called him upon a tip-off that he was doing galamsey. And according to him, he was making $1 million American dollars every day. Can you imagine that? And when he was pushed by Paul Adum Ochre to speak the truth because he was on national TV, he told Paul Adum Ochre, I am Chairman Wontumi. Wontumi never lies. He said the president, John Dramani Mahama, at the time had told him that he needed to come and join the NDC in support. And he said there was nothing wrong with that because every political party wants a rich businessman to support it. My brother, my sister. And at this point, Chairman Wontumi said that he wanted to stand by the NPP and he didn't see himself joining with support the NDC. Whatever it is, this is Chairman Wontumi. He has boasted in the past that he's an overly rich man. He has told us before that he had so much money and he was willing to buy Chelsea, the UK-based football team. My brother, my sister, at the end of the day, he said he was only blowing hot air. At the time that the nation was going down with the economy, he said he had enough millions to buy the Chelsea Football Club. His party was performing so abysmally. People were getting unprofessional haircuts, left, right, and center. Their investments were going down the drain. Some were dying, all because of the so-called DDEP. But he had the guts to put up a stupid joke that he had so much money, he wanted to buy Chelsea. And everybody knew that his loins were in fact tied so strongly to the NPP in government. Now, the stronghold of the NPP is the Ashanti region. I cannot say that about the last elections. Even the Ashanti region got so frustrated with the abysmal performance of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and decided to give him a big boot. Chairman Wontumi failed probably for the first time since he became chairman of the Ashanti region branch of the NPP. He's the chairman. My brother, my sister, he owns a number of radio stations. Well, until recently, when some of them were closed down. In fact, he always boasted of how many TV, radio stations he had, including online. This is Chairman Wontumi. My brother, my sister, not all that glitters is gold. Now, I have information that about 8 of his cars, luxury cars, Maserati, Cadillac, and much more, were all seized by the economic crime, in fact, the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO, headed by the Alphabo gentleman that you see here. White beard all over him. My brother, my sister, this is Raymond Archer. 8 of the cars were seized. I decided to walk over to the office of Raymond Archer. And after extending my love to everybody in the office, I decided to sit with him one-on-one. Pleasantries done. And he told me point blank, yes, it's in the news. We have seized 8 of the cars of this guy. They were all stolen cars from Canada, linked to one Kobna Edubuahin. My brother, my sister, he was in party. His party was in power. He was in a party that was in power. He had so much power to flaunt. And therefore, instead of using the power to do positive things, they rather use the power to do criminal things. Cars that were stolen in Canada, some stolen from America, they found their way into Ghana to the point that the FBI became so scared at the number of cars making their way into Ghana. My brother, my sister, the biggest kingpin of this mafioso, car stealing mafioso from Canada and also from America was Kwabena Edubuahin. And he was the boss of the NSB, National Signals Bureau. My brother, my sister, a young man who found himself in the corridors of power. And instead of using that for the growth of the nation, he used it to enrich himself. He had so much. He built a whole empire for himself. He was the kingpin of all the luxury cars in Ghana. Cars whose names we had never even heard. In fact, they found their way right into this country through some dirty criminal shenanigans. Chairman Wontumi had 8 of those cars. Out of over 100 cars, allegedly shipped into the country from Canada and America, all stolen or bought with stolen cash to Kwabena Edubuahin. Today, Kwabena Edubuahin is standing trial. And Raymond Archer is so sure that he is going down. And some of the people that bought cars from him, in whatever way, are also going down with him. Now, Shatawale told us point blank that Raymond Archer told him, your boss, Kwabena Edubuahin, is going down. The kingpin of all the stolen cars is going down. Nothing can save him. If you don't want to go down, you need to open up and speak with me. Remember, Shatawale told us this. Well, Raymond Archer told me the same thing. There is no way these guys are not going down, including Wontumi. Now, Wontumi has surrendered those cars. My brother, my sister, and the matter is hopping around in the court. Not everything that glitters is gold. This was the guy who went from one TV station to the other, flaunting gold, rubbing pepper into our eyes after destroying our flora and fauna. We are now told authoritatively that what he was doing was galamsey. He was doing illegal mining in water bodies and so on and so forth. But he told us point blank that in 2013 and beyond, when he started doing mining, he was making $1 million American dollars a day. He had so much money to the point that there was a tip-off, and the president at the time got to hear about it and invited him over. Well, he met with President Mahama in Tamale, yes, at the residence of the regional minister, and Mahama threatened him that he needed to stop this thing or else he was going to go down. But when he told Mahama that he was not involved in galamsey, Mahama said, well, if we find out that you are not really doing galamsey, then it is okay. But find a way of joining us at the NDC with your support. We have told you this already. Chairman Wontumi, is his empire crumbling? Come here. Is he going down? Now his cars have been taken, 8 of them. He's standing trial. He is also in hot waters, my brother, my sister, especially after he made some threats on his radio station with some of his presenters making a lot of criminal noise. Where is the next step for Chairman Wontumi? Is his empire crumbling down? Is that the end of a galamsey kingpin? Is that the end of a criminal? My brother, my sister, I am always excited when criminals are arrested. I am the happiest person when people who have made ill-gotten wealth are brought to book. It's because of them a lot of us are poor. According to Chairman Wontumi, by 2013, he had made so much money. If Mahama had touched him, the economy would have gone down. And Mahama actually touched him, and he pulled back his money, and the economy went down. My brother, if one man can control the whole economy, We are wondering what happened in the days of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo when the whole economy shut down with an idiot like this sitting on all the money. All he was thinking about was to go and buy Chelsea. Today his party is in opposition and he says he's shell-shocked. He doesn't understand. When they were making all the millions, buying all the criminally stolen cars from Canada and driving around flaunting stupid wealth, my brother, my sister, they didn't know that the day of reckoning was so near. The end time was coming when the gnashing of teeth would be so severe that thunder and lightning would even be silenced by this nation. This is Chairman Wontumi. Is that the end of his criminal empire? Now on his radio station, threats are issued, including bodily harm and even murder. Some of his presenters, my brother, my sister, have apologized in the past, and a couple of them are standing trial. My brother, my sister, their boss himself is a semi-illiterate. My brother, my sister, who understands next to nothing about the laws of this country. All he understands is criminal galamsey and stealing of cars from Canada, according to Iyoko. My brother, my sister, are you engaged in this kind of criminal enterprise? Come here. Are you part of it? Do you flaunt dirty words? Does it make you feel so good that you are a smart kid? That you make so much money at the expense of the innocent ones going down the drain every now and then? This is Chairman Wontumi. My brother, my sister, with very little education, but with political power, he can achieve what many people have genuinely struggled for and have had themselves eluded by a quarter of the wealth that this guy wielded. What is your prayer? That every criminal hand shall be cut off, that every evil eye shall be punctured, and that everyone who has taunted the economy of this nation and made people go down with their criminal activities, it's time for reckoning. And at this point, I want to say thank you so much to Raymond Archer, thank you so much to Iyoko, and thank you so much for the change of power. It is time now to serve Mother Ghana properly. It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonomo, where we speak truth to power.